A royal scare in a moment, but first here's what's upcoming on Inside Edition.
Inside Edition reporter Steve Wilson showed you how innocent people died as a result of unnecessary police pursuits. Now, a year later,
she made a turn to go into work, and she was broadsided. I think there's a mentality, a Smokey and the Bandit mentality.
More people have died. Has anything else changed?
Steve Wilson confronts a sheriff's deadly pursuit of justice.
That's tomorrow. And finally today, Prince Charles's popularity is at an all-time low, and the monarchy is having troubles keeping Australia in the fold. So Charles went down under, but that may have backfired. Literally. Here's Craig Rivera.
This was the most controversial royal visit in Australia's 200-year history. The nation is in the midst of a heated debate about dumping the Queen as its head of state and becoming a republic. As the prince was about to address a crowd today, what would happen next made international headlines. The future King of England was startled and momentarily frozen. A gunman in the crowd had jumped over a barricade and ran toward him. The prince remained calm and poised as police wrestled with the attacker.
Back, please.
The gunman had fired 2 blanks from his starter's pistol. The student, in his 20s, is said to have written the prince complaining about Australia's treatment of illegal immigrants. He could face up to 20 years in prison. Everyone was assured the prince was unshaken.
When I apologised to him, he took that on board and said, look, these things do happen, you know, I'm happy to go on with the show.
Shortly after the incident, the unruffled prince resumed his duties with a dry sense of humor.
It's at this particular point that I suddenly realized it would be much easier if I could sing rather than speak to you.
Fortunately for the prince and the world, the day ended with a laugh instead of an international tragedy.
And joining us now from our New York studios is Philip Finn, the bureau chief for the London Daily Express newspaper. Mr. Finn, I understand Scotland Yard did not want stringent security measures taken with Prince Charles in Australia. Why?
Well, that's true, Bill. What they wanted to do was, he is the new repackaged prince, and they wanted to present him as a man of the people, and they did not want hulking security men between himself and the crowd.
Obviously a mistake. Will heads roll in Scotland Yard?
I don't think heads will roll, but they'll obviously have a very serious rethink, and they will also review, I am sure, the whole question of security for the royal family.
Now, Prince Charles put on a very brave public face. Privately, do you know how he was feeling?
I would think he was dumbfounded, like most of the people watching the incident. Charles has been used to appearing with the Goon Show in Britain and is used to practical jokes, and he probably thought it was a couple of firecrackers going off.
Boy, I'll tell you, that's some practical joke. Philip Finn, thank you for coming in to speak with us.
Thank you, Bill.
And that is it for us today. We hope you have enjoyed Inside Edition. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow from Florida.